College football fans, Big 12 fans, here is my weekly power rankings. Okay, this is after week 10, and you can put them into two different categories, and you can make some actually three categories. Those at the bottom, those at the top, and then the few in between in the middle. And it's exactly like that. There are teams at the top, and every one of them can beat each other, as proven this past weekend. And there's teams at the bottom that could all lose to each other or beat each other. And it's going to be very interesting to see how these final 3 weeks play out. So let's start at the bottom, work our way up. If you're new to us, hit the first of all, thanks for watching. Hit the follow back button, hit the like button, hit your share button so all your friends can see it as well. And then comment below where you see fit. Most people who comment, I actually appreciate the honesty. And most of them are like, yeah, you're either, spot on, or actually you didn't go far enough on your opinion. So never, it's not rude, and what most people view as how the internet hides behind themselves and just blasts away, telling you how trash you are. I do get that from time to time, but I do appreciate you. And I wanted y'all to let you know that I do appreciate your feedback, because most of you are pretty sincere and authentic. All right, starting at 14, working our way up. Cincinnati, you're at 14. I think you might find a home there, at least for this year. It's a new conference, a new head coach. It's just a new look. You're the only team officially eliminated from bowl season. You fell to 2-7 after a loss to UCF. At 13, Baylor, overtime loss to Houston. You're getting close, and this might be the beginning of the end. 3-6, you're still mathematically eligible, but there you go. 12, UCF. Yeah, you're 4-5, but I still have you at 12, and you still need to do something. You got Oklahoma State this weekend, who's probably the hottest team in the Big 12. And then you've got two games which you have to pull out to become bowl eligible: Texas Tech and Houston. So you got to win one of those two, assuming Oklahoma State is an L. At 11, the team I've had an impossible time this year figuring out, TCU. I think I'm just going to hold you at 11 for the rest of the season, keep my life easy. You're 4-5. You got to win 2 out of your next 3 to become bowl eligible. You just lost to Texas Tech. At 10, Houston. Good job winning against Baylor. Hey, those in-state rivalry games, they're never easy. And you pulled that one out. You've got to win 2 of your next 3 to become bowl eligible. Look how awesome these storylines are for every team and the mix for the most part. At 9, BYU. Oh, by the way, you forgot to show up this past weekend because West Virginia whooped you. Okay. So you got to win 1 of your next 2, and it's all against teams in front of you. And BYU, I don't know. I mean, congratulations if you can make a bowl game, but right now you're in a position where you're going to be the underdog for every game out, and you're going to have to take one from somebody and earn that number 6 and earn that bowl bound recognition on Twitter and hashtag bowl bound and then the shirt that goes with it and all that kind of cool stuff, much less the experiences. So we'll see where you end up, but right now you're at 9. At 8, Texas Tech. Even though at 4-5 you won, you got to take one from one of the 2 as well. You got 2 out of the 3 you have to win, and 2 of them you are the heavy underdog on. Kansas and Texas remaining. That's assuming you beat UCF, and they're fighting for it. So you're not out of the woods yet either, Texas Tech. And right now you're probably my most disappointing team in the Big 12 for this season. I had you preseason number 3. All right, at 7, Iowa State. Yes, you lost, but what a valiant effort. You're looking good. You're going to get into the bowls. And I'm liking a lot overall from this Iowa State team, especially since I had you preseason near the very bottom. So you are impressing. West Virginia. I did not have you at the bottom, but I also had you very close to the bottom. Right now, you are my surprise team and most happiest for team this season. You absolutely whooped by BYU. You get to hold up your bowl bound shirts. You get to go experience a bowl game, and just a lot to be proud for, a lot to be excited about, and still 3 games remaining to see where this thing can end up and where you can take it. At number 5, huge Chris Kleiman fan. respect the hell out of the decision to go for it to win the game in overtime again at Texas. Respect the hell out of play call. Just Texas made the better play. I have no, I'm at the end of the day, I have no loyalties, whatever, to Kansas State. I have no ties. I've never been to the Little Apple, but that was a great call, great game. That just Texas made one more play than you did. And fans of Kansas State, I'm sure you're a little frustrated. You could have extended the game, but he went for the win. That's what happens. All right. So you stay at 5, down to 4, Oklahoma. And oh, by the way, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 can almost be interchangeable. We'll see how they all end up. 2-game losing streak, Oklahoma. Bedlam came, and this was one of those ones I thought you were going to lose since when the schedule was released. Bedlam, final time ever in Oklahoma State. Stillwater was just ready for that one. And they got you. They got you good. And you had a chance to win at the end, but their defense came out big on that 4th down conversion. And so you're going to fall to 4, losing 2 in a row. Up to 3, Rock Chalk. All right. You beat Iowa State, close one, but you're doing a lot of things right, and you're holding steady. And, I mean, Lance Leipold could be, once again, a candidate for Coach of the Year. The hottest team is up to number 2, also a candidate for Coach of the Year, is the oldest coach and most tenured, well, at least the most tenured coach in the Big 12. All right, the Pokes, Oklahoma State, huge Bedlam victory. I mean, you beat your arch rivals for the final time, not ever, but basically for the final time ever, at least in conference play, until we realign the conferences another 30 years from now. And I'm still making these videos from my nursing home. All right, congratulations, Oklahoma State. You're at 2. And then Texas, you were 1 play better than Kansas State. You move up to the 1. It's going to be an interesting stretch run of how the Big 12 plays out, and just who becomes bowl eligible at the bottom, who gets eliminated from the bottom, who makes it to bowl eligibility at the top, and then who rises to the top 2, and can one of the Big 12 teams make the college football playoffs. They're going to need a little bit of help. It looks like Ohio State and Michigan are destined to play each other. One of them will eliminate each other, but they both have cupcake schedules the entire season. Big Ten's a joke. You got most likely Georgia, unless somebody else beats them. You got a Pac-12 representative. I kind of think it's going to be Oregon this year, folks. I kind of think it's going to be Oregon. And then if Florida State, if they fumble. So there's your race, and there's the storylines. It's a fun storyline to follow. What are your thoughts? Hit the like, hit the follow back button, share it out to your friends, and then comment below. Thanks for watching.